Today we will be dealing with the ground tissue system, or it is also called as the fundamental tissue system. So what is fundamental tissue system? A type of tissue system which is formed, which is not there in the tissue system except in epidermis, epidermal tissue system and vascular tissue system. Except these two, except these two tissue, whatever the leftover tissue system is there in the TS or section of a plant, that tissue system is called as ground tissue system or fundamental tissue system. The other parts, these are present almost in the stem, roots and other parts. It forms extensively, more extensively than the other tissue systems like epidermal tissue system and vascular tissue system. What does this fundamental tissue system is made up of? It is made up of all the simple tissue, secretory tissue, and glandular tissue. Okay, here in this you will find simple tissues, secretory tissues and glandular tissues. In simple tissues you may see the presence of parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, latissiferous secretory tissues and glandular tissues. Now, of these all the tissues we composed which make the total fundamental tissue system, we will see the abundance of more of the parenchyma tissues. The ground tissue or the fundamental tissue is majorly made up of a type of tissue that is in abundance, that is parenchyma tissue of all this. Okay, next. Okay, here there are two types of these are two types of tissue systems are present here. Those are called as, two words are used here, extrastellar tissue system and intrastellar tissue system. When we are talking in context of fundamental tissue system, we can use the two terms extrastellar tissue system and intrastellar tissue system. So what is extrastellar tissue system? A type of tissue system or we can say the area between the epidermis and in between a type of tissue system which is starting from the epidermis to vascular bundles. This is called as extrastellar, and the tissue system below the or towards the lower side of the vascular bundles or towards the on the lower side of the vascular bundle, that is called as here you can call it as intrastellar. Okay, the epidermis, the ground tissue system between the epidermis and the vascular bundles is known as the extrastellar tissue system, and the one which is towards the lower side of the vascular bundles, that is called as intrastellar tissue system. Okay. Okay, I said extrastellar tissue system is that extrastellar is nothing but a type of tissues which are present in between the epidermis and the vascular bundles. So this can be divided into three types. Those can be divided into hypodermis. It can also be divided into general cortex and endodermis. Extrastellar can be divided into three sections: hypodermis, general cortex and endodermis. In the similar way, intrastellar these are also can be categorized into three. First one is pericycle, second one is medulla, and third one will be medullary rays. Okay. So, when we see the TS of any stem or root, the ground tissue system is of two types, extrastellar, intrastellar. We come across different layers. Hypodermis, general cortex, endodermis comes under extrastellar, and pericycle, medulla, medullary rays comes under intrastellar region. Okay. Now, we will talk about cortex.